Hello everyone, my name is Thittivut Piriyakunchai. I am Senior Customer Application Support Engineer from Siam Compressor. Today I would like to share you guys our energy saving solution for 5-ton air conditioner application by SCI New Twin Rotary. Let's see. As you may know, the efficiency requirements of air conditioner market has been increasing through the time. You may have already seen some signals from some countries in the world. For example, Thailand's energy level has lifted its maximum tier up from number 5 to number 5 with 3 stars. The same as in European countries, they have lifted their maximum tier up from A level to A triple plus level as well. Moreover, some countries will be expand the standard of air conditioner efficiency to cover bigger size from 4 tons to 5 tons. Normally, as the capacity size goes bigger, the efficiency will be lower. So this is why we developed the new technology Twin Rotary to serve this application. There are two main focuses that we are working on right now, which are improving the compressor efficiency and expanding stock volume. Before we dive into the detail, let me introduce current SCI product first. We have the conventional twin rotary model and scroll compressor model. You can see in this picture, scroll compressor as gray column for both 4 and 5 tons of refrigerant. They can achieve the highest tier of efficiency with a little effort. For twin rotary, they can achieve the highest tier in 4 tons of refrigerant only, but for 5 tons, there are some gaps that we have to work on. And if you have the question in this picture that why we do not offer scroll compressor to match with 5 tons of refrigerant, it's true that scroll compressor is higher efficiency than twin rotary, but it comes with high cost as well. So we're trying to offer the better solution, which is the high efficiency and lower cost in twin rotary compressor. To improve the efficiency, we developed a new motor design and it giving us 3% more of efficiency. And we also designed a new suction muffler to receive bigger size of liquid refrigerant, and it also requires more oil charge amount, so we increased 60% more oil charge amount by increase the height of bottom shell of compressor. We also have technology for new twin rotary that calls scrum and plate mechanism part. Normally when we are trying to increase stock volume, we reduce height of compression chamber and the rolling piston would be smaller. By the way, we implement new method by assemble it to be 2 parts and assembly it together from both sides instead, so we can get more efficiency. Now let's see when the improvement come all together. You can see in this picture, our new twin rotary as the yellow column can now reach the highest tier in 5 tons of capacity and get even go beyond in 4 tons of refrigerant. The thing here is the cost. We can reduce 30% compared with the core compressor. Moreover, our products also have the very useful function, which is liquid back allowance. Since air conditioner application might be installed with very long pipe of refrigerant, it requires a lot of refrigerant charge. So for low pressure shell compressor, it cannot allow liquid refrigerant intake to compression chamber. But for our compressor, since we are high pressure shell compressor. It allows some portion of liquid intake to compression chamber, and liquid refrigerant would be evaporated immediately since we have high temperature inside. And we also have lubrication issue. Low pressure shell will be limited to the minimum speed limit time used, since it cannot supply oil when the speed is very low. To fix this problem, you need to boost up speed to maintain oil supply. But for high pressure shell compressor, due to centrifugal force oil supply method, it can operate at minimum speed as long as it operates in the envelope. And if you have any question with our reliability, we would like to explain that we have tested with 9 critical conditions for 2000 hours as shown in this table and this picture. We even tested our compressor outside the envelope as well, so you can be confident with our product lifetime. From everything I said, we can get bigger operating range of twin rotary model when compared with other scroll compressor from competitors. This gives you more flexibility and reliability to run your unit in various ambient temperatures. Another way to improve efficiency is expand stock volume, as I have mentioned in the very first page. If you are interested in our twin rotary compressor, now we available for R32 and R14A refrigerant with 2 models, small chassis S series and bigger chassis T series, from around 1 ton of capacity up to 3 ton of capacity. For new models, we are developing up to 5 ton of capacity. The sample would be available by 2022, but for mass production, it would be around 2023. We are also developing alternative refrigerant as R454B. Now, sample of this model is available, but for mass production, it would be in 2022. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, thank you so much for your presentation. Now SCI is offering a competitive price offers as a rotary compressors, which also come with a good efficiency. So contact ourselves for that. So for the first question here, I'm gonna go with this one. So in the presentation, you Mr. Bang, you mentioned that HCI is the high pressure shell type, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay. So the questions will be, if we are using the low pressure shell compressors and we want to change to HCI, which is the high pressure shell type, so what do we have to concern about? What do we have to prepare for it?
For this question, the thing that you have to concern about is protection. Since we are high pressure shell compressor, right? The thing that is very important is protection. You have to monitor the temperature of our compressor at all time and maintain the temperature is lower than 120 degrees of Celsius at all time. And we also have another protection as well, and how to control our compressor properly. You can see in our document guideline in our website as well.
Well, there will be a few things to change, but it's effortless. Just contact ourselves to help you with that. So for the next questions, all right. Since in the presentations, this compressor, the twin rotary, is the inverter technology, right? So do you have the driver matching for these compressors?
For ACI driver, we also develop the driver to use with our compressor as well, and is have in 3-phase 400 volt up to 66 cc right now, and we also have the partner that can provide you the driver that use with our product as well, and sure you can contact us to more information.
Alright, so you can come to us as a one-stop service. I mean, you can get both compressor and the driver. Alright, so for the next questions, oh, this one is very interesting. So I'm gonna choose this one. So, if you develop a new size of the oil tank, right? I mean the oil tank is going bigger, so you can charge more oil and you can allow more liquid back, right? So do we still need to install the ethanol accumulator or even the oil separator in the system?
About this question, it depends on unit design. We still recommend you to actual test to see the oil inside the system with sight glass. You can require the compressor with sight glass to do the actual test and see the superheat of the system. If is still necessary, we recommend you to use external oil separator and accumulator instead.
Alright, so it's really depend on your design, but it's sure that by increasing, I mean the bigger oil tank will allow you to do more with the oil management and give you some more flexibility. So it depends on the system design. Alright, so for the next questions, let's move on to this one. So I can remember that you have mentioned about our lineup, but can you give us some more idea about the biggest size? I mean that, can you just emphasize once that about the biggest size that ACI can offer right now?
Okay, the biggest size of rotary right now we have up to 65 cc Q series, and you can check the last test of our product in our website as well, www.siamcompressor.com.
Alright, so it's 65 cc stock volume, and visit our website for the update, right? So the question number 5, I mean the last one. Alright, this one is very interesting. So in case we want to use a bigger capacity, I mean if they want to expand the capacity, it is possible if we want to connect 2 rotary compressors in one circuit, like a plural circuit.
Technically, yes, you can use like a plural compressor, but we recommend you to use like a multiple circuit,
right,
which are one compressor of each circuit. And sure, you can ask for more information of like a guideline in our email as well.
Alright, so the answer is yes, it's possible, and we do have the guideline to support you with that. So Mr. Bank, thank you so much for your answers, and I think we have covered so many areas here, and I think our audience will see the potentials of the rotary compressor that is can even, I mean, you can even connect them. You allow you to play more. I mean, allow you to charge more oil, give you flexibility with the oil management, and yes, come in a fair price, a competitive price. So thank you so much again. So for those who want to know more in detail about our rotary, you can leave that in the live chat, and again, that will be our engineers to answer and get back to you real soon. Don't forget our live chat. All right, so for today's, let's move on to another presenter. See you, stay tuned.